Hello and welcome back to Hydra Games. We're back in Dyson's Fair program. We did a little stream the other day and basically took the place of the next episode. And today we're going to jump back in for episode 5. Now, one thing wanted to get kind of on here is blueprints. How to make blueprints. So what we're going to do, we're going to go over here to a little bit of an open area, if I can find one. Let's see. I think this will work. So we're going to lay down a few of these smelters, like so. Go ahead and let's see, just set it like that. Okay. So now what we're going to do is we're going to go to the blueprint thing here and create blueprint. You're going to go into this screen. Now what we're going to do is left click, expand it out until we cover all 4 smelters, or cover the entire area of the blueprint you want to create, and click it. Now you have over here, use now, save blueprint, quit, or reset blueprint. We're going to save the blueprint. This little box is going to come up. We'll click on it. Here's the components, facilities, etc., etc. The little box up here, we can put a little picture, shows what it was. Save changes. Now, I'm going to escape out of it. Get rid of all 3 of these. Go back in. And we go back up to our blueprint we had. And now we can, boom, just like that. So obviously the complexity and so forth as you get going will get bigger and bigger. You can do them as complex as you want. 1, 2, well, maybe I won't. Okay, yeah, here we go. Let me get rid of this one. So, and right now though, we are only at, let's see, we go back over here to upgrades. Yeah, I guess we can go ahead and click on it actually. We're only at 150 facilities. You really can't do a whole lot, because you got to remember that 150 counts like the belts and the sorters and all that stuff. So 150 you really can't really do much. 300 starts to get a little bit okay. 900 gets to be better, and then 3600 you can really start making malls and everything of size. And of course we can go to, at some point here, the Dyson Sphere Blueprint website. So let's give me 1 second, I'll get to there. Okay, we're now on it. We can see here, these are all the different blueprints. You have a search engine, tag, search for blueprint, or search for authors, etc., etc. So let's say we want to get any of them, I guess. Let's just say that's this one. Okay, you see what it is. Usually there's a little bit of a explanation right down here. So we do is copy the clipboard, and we want to go back to our game, open up the blueprint, new empty blueprint, and then paste, and there it is. Save changes, and there we go. That's how you get one from the Dyson Sphere Blueprint website. So you can see it's the exact same kind of concept as when we had the 4 smelters. So that's how you import blueprints and so forth. Remove that one again. Okay. So we'll get into blueprints a little bit later. I don't usually worry about them too much until yellow science, thereabout. So what I want to do right now is I want to increase the matrices. So looks like right now that energetic graphite is one of the issues. So don't really know if adding more would really do anything here, but we can try. Well, hold on, let's see. See, if I pull from this side, I'll really be starving the other ones down the way here. Tell you what, we have a lot of coal on here. Let's go up here. What I might do is run more coal and just run it all the way down here. Yeah, it's kind of a pain to run it that far. Let's see. Alright, let's run a few of them from right here. Well, I have to go get more. More belts here in just a sec. Okay, got those. Let's go back. Do I need any? No, 756. We got plenty of sorters. Okay, we got those. We're gonna run them. I think I know what to do. Let's run it right over here. And we're gonna go down. And we're just going to run it to the other side here. I think we want to try to get, let's see if we can get, what we meant. Met core. Okay. Let us see. Here, we want crystal smelting. We're going to need that here real soon. Not so much worry about that. We we can unlock it. We're not going to need it for a little while. Deuterium, we'll use that here soon. We're definitely going to need this, like green motors. And we want to start building the prototypes. Okay. Let's get... Alright. Now, something we want to do here now is we need to get some silicon going. Even though this planet doesn't have any, and most of the silicon production will be off planet, be at a different planet. That'll be the much easier way of doing it. But still need some, at least for now. Once we go to the other planet and we can start setting facilities up on the other planet, then these would become, useless. We can get rid of them. So let's pull power up this way. Okay. Okay, so we're going to run it up here. And then we're going to run it from here. So what we can do is turn stone into silicon ore. Now as you see that conversion rate, 10 stone for 1 silicon ore. That's why it's not a viable, really, way of doing it for mass production of silicon. This is why you have to go to another planet in order to really get the amount of production that you're going to need. But for just a beginning to start out, we can do it this way and probably get enough of our needs right now. So let's do it. Okay, there's all that. Finally. And let's make a whole line of these. Yeah, see how much it takes? These are going to be starved because just not enough is going to get past it. But it should fill out eventually. So here. Want to go here. Okay. Let's see how many of these. We probably only need 2 to keep up. Power is also starting to flicker, I just saw. So let's get this started. There we go. We can let that all now build up. Yeah, you see it takes so much stone and it's so slow. That's why for large-scale production, this just really isn't feasible. But really all I'm going to want is some of those and the green crystal diamonds, whatever you want to call them, emeralds. The ones we're researching right now. So, let's head back over this way. By the way, have we increased our stacking? Oh yeah, we have. Okay. Good, good, good. We can go over here and add more to matrix slabs. That'll help increase our research. Boom. Okay. Make any more? Steel and circuit boards. And here, see, we got to get MK2 belts. That'll help speed everything up a lot. Get 2 more here. I think I can put 1 more on there. Oh, nope. Max height. Okay. Looks like the red is already at max height. Yep, sure is. Okay. Okay, coal vein there. We had, yeah, here's more. And I'm not sure if I've ever explained this before or not, but to rotate the miners to lay them down, just hitting R turns them 90 degrees there. Or is that, well, it would be 45 degrees, wouldn't it? No, that's 90 degrees, like so. But if you hold shift and then hit R, you can do it like this, where it's basically all the way around 360 degrees. You can move it. So let's pull. Okay, we'll start putting smelters here. And this is how we're going to increase our power source. With the amount of coal we have on this planet, thermal fuel sources and so forth would be maybe some of the best for now. And I did not place those correctly, did I? I sure didn't. There, that looks a little bit better. Now I wonder if I can just do that. Yep, sure can. There we go. A few more we can lay down here. Okay, now back up over 100% by about 7 megawatts. Let's see if this is going to keep up. Don't really like the smelter is going to. We're going to have an empty one here, maybe. But definitely like it's going to keep up that way. I'll just get rid of that out of my inventory. I think I want to add another one right in here. Okay. Alright, let's go back to where we're doing the silicon ore. I think I want to drop these 3 off over here on the blue matrices. Okay, that's now max. Okay, so we now have, here we go, the crystal silicon. So we need to take the ore into a smelting facility. The actual refined, the high purity silicon. Alright, now we have those running. But as you see here, It's just the conversion at 10 to 1, it just does not go very quickly at all. I mean, 6 smelters and they can't keep up with 2 of them. Let's see what we're looking at. 6 per minute versus 30 per minute. Yeah, not even close. So I mean, that's just something we got to do for now. Here soon we'll be going to probably the inner planet, and we can actually mine it out of a ore vein, which would be a lot better. Alright, the other thing we want to get going here is these signal towers, which, as you see, take those. Okay, I want to bring, if I can, I want to bring down, oh yeah. So I really don't think we're going to need these anymore. Similar right here. Okay. Wireless power towers. So we need that. Okay, we got those going. We can bring them up here to the emeralds, or what are those called? Green crystals. Crystal silicon, okay. Or, you know, emeralds. And I'm going to kind of do the exact same thing I did there. I'm going to put a similar right on top of that. Right in there. And we're going to make, oh, I still need, okay. So we're still going to need I-beams. So let's get this over here. Okay. Do I have any iron ore over this way? There's coal. Well, let's Looks like the closest would be right over here. Which actually it's not that bad. I kind of made that a little bit more awkward than it really needed to be. But occasionally that happens. Okay, let's go. Steel ingots. Or iron ingots, whatever. Some kind of ingots. Okay, there's those. Just put a little bit of a gap here. I'll lay down some more to get. Alright, here they go. Now. See, I think I want to run them. Like this, like that. I want to keep this open so that I can pull from this if need be, or when I need it, I should say, not if need be. And again, all of this will change when we get the logistic systems, the planetary ones, and then the interstellar ones. Everything will change on how you do your setups. Virtually will change. But for now, just do them however you have to get them done. There we go. Put a storage. Actually, I think I can get that a little closer. And there we go, signal towers. Okay, now you might be asking, why are these all that important? And I'm actually going to go and show you. So let's go right over here real quick. Alright, squadrons. We have, perfect.
You've unlocked Prototype. This prototype is the origin of combat drones. It follows and assists Icarus in combat. Before dispatching combat drones, in the Mecha panel, you can choose which type of combat drones to be deployed for each squadron, and ensure there are sufficient combat drones in the hangar. Combat drones will automatically attack enemies by default. You can also dispatch them in combat.
Take all 4 of them out of here. Put them right in there. Actually, we'll grab some of these just in case for power. Yeah, there's the Dark Fog planetary base. So, now the nice thing about these signal towers is they not only detect the enemy and tell everybody to fire, but they also power generation. So inside that little circle that you see there, Icarus will power up.
You've built a signal tower. Continuous observation and research reveals Dark Fog is especially sensitive to certain EM signal frequencies. You can use a signal tower to encrypt EM signals into such frequencies to lure Dark Fog. Also, a signal tower and the missile turrets on a planet can form a data chain, making it possible for the missile turrets to attack enemies within a signal tower's range.
Okay, we're getting pretty close here. I think I'll do one more. Now, you see that circle, the outside circle there for the signal tower? That is the area that it'll detect. So make sure that circle encompasses the Dark Fog there. Looks good. And here we go. See the incoming fire from the other stations that I have set up? Yeah, it's basically calling on every station on the planet basically to fire.
Warning, you're about to intrude Dark Fog control range. They're highly likely to launch an attack. Press Z to enter the combat interface. It assists Icarus in engagement. Lost connection to center brain. Mission failed. You can continue from your previous save key, or use metadata to redeploy or reassemble Icarus. To redeploy, Center Brain will dispatch a new Icarus to the landing point on the initial planet. To reassemble, Center Brain will reassemble scattered components into an intact Icarus and retain all items in the inventory.
And obviously you want to be careful that they approach and you forget about it and don't see the firing at you. You see, you got the green down there. That's basically your shields, your life, whatever. Oh, he got me. See, if you're not careful, you don't pay attention, this is what happens. Oh, they're just outside the range. That's why. So let's put another one. Couldn't figure out why it wasn't getting hit. It's just outside the range. Okay.
You're unstoppable no matter what dark fog does.
I see.
After a long night, here comes the dawn. We've completely destroyed a planetary base. Dark fog core driller can't stop us from expanding factories on its ruins. You can bury the driller by using foundation, yet a great amount of soil piles will be consumed.
Yeah, you can either put soil or foundations, whatever, and fill that up, or later on, let's see. Actually, I should be able to get it now. Where is it? We can get a power source put on there. Where'd it go? No. It's not in storage. Ah, there it is. Geothermal. So we have to unlock this one first. But we can build... come on. A geothermal power station and basically plug it on top of there. So this is also going to, the signal towers will prevent them basically from redoing those. So what we want to do is we want to go back and put it, the missile turrets at high, and then they'll take that out up there. And that'll be no dark fog on the planet, because they can rebuild this core. So here we go, set it for upper air. Kind of don't understand why those are not immediately, set like this. You would think they all would be set that way at the very beginning, but they're not. And you see they're attacking the one up there. So let's go set the other ones we have. We have those set. Okay. Take a minute, but they'll get those done. Yeah, sounds like it's going already. Yep, it is gone. Okay, so now, because the dark fog will, let me get the geothermal going. Oh, what else do I need? Field generator. What? Requires super magnetic field. Oh, we need these. I can go ahead and get that. So you can go ahead and leave these up, because the dark fog will try to place another core on your planet at some point. And if it gets detected by the signal, then the missiles will fire and hopefully take it out before it even lands. If you get lucky and they try to drop it near one of your towers. We can also, as we get going, we'll place those towers all around the planet to try to catch them anywhere. But I think now we're going to call this episode complete. Thanks for watching Hydra Games on Dyson Sphere Program. Check out my social media accounts.
You've obtained metadata.
Okay, thanks for letting me know about the metadata again for uploading matrices. But until the next episode, see you later.